Clear forward, clear right.
Give slight forward pressure, just like that. Then tail's clear on your side. We'll need left pedal to go left.
Still clear right.
Our turn is a little bit fast.
Right turn north on the Falcon approved.
On this one, I want you to focus on not moving the cyclic. Just keep your cyclic where it is. And then just smooth left pedal, all right? So tail's clear on your side?
Tail's clear right. Do we want to hold a little bit?
Yeah, I got you. So just smooth left pedal. That was a really good turn. And we'll just hold up right here.
Gotcha.
And come back just a little bit. They're having troubles hovering, so.
A little bit.
Yeah. We can mess with them though. Do you want to?
Nah, let's be nice to, I don't know who that is, but let's be nice to
Yeah, I don't know either. But if you get really low to the ground and then pull as much power as you can, you'll produce more vortices, or more downwash, which creates dirty air for them.
Helicopter 7087 Kilo, Chandler Tower at the helipad, clear for takeoff. Make left traffic, taxiway Charlie. Currently 2 helicopters in the pattern. 1 short final, 1 on the go.
Helicopter 87 Kilo, like to amend for south departure if possible.
Helicopter 87 Kilo, roger. Departure to the south approved.
Departure to the south approved, 87 Kilo. 4 Alpha Hotel on the go.
And now that they're moving, we can take their spot.
Taxiway Charlie, clear for the option.
The option 4 Alpha Hotel.
Aero 7687, runway 22 left, clear, touch and go.
All right, so while we're waiting on them, let's go ahead and do an up-down.
All right.
So whenever you're ready, look at something solid, 25, 75 feet away. Soft downward pressure. Continuous soft downward pressure. Now drop it. Okay, not bad. I felt like you were a little bit late to drop it. And we did have a little bit of movement the whole time, however, it was within reason. All right, stop the movement. And pick back up. Raise, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. 3-foot hover, and then stop raising the cyclic, or the collective, sorry. All right, not bad.
There'll be a little bit of an issue if we can raise cyclic.
Want to try one more?
Yeah, sure.
Change crew, cadet.
All right, so soft downward pressure on the collective. Do you feel that drifting right there?
Yeah.
There you go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Continuous. Drop it. Here, I'm going to show you how I like to interpret that. So in the hover, soft downward pressure. I touch down both my skids and I drop it.
Okay.
All right. It says if you get one skid down and you drop it, then you'll blop, 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 and you'll.
So you want, so don't drop it immediately. Drop it when both skids are on the ground.
But both skids down. So soft downward pressure, drop it. And that's going to help stop some of those bouncing, prevent you from taking off, and all that. All right, you off flight controls?
I got controls.
We have 22 Kilo. I want you to request a southbound departure. So tower 70562, number 1 at the helipad, request south departure with Kilo.
Gotcha.
Helicopter 719.
Damn.
Too slow.
Helicopter 90 Charlie, taxiway Charlie, clear for the option.
Wait for
traffic currently departing the helipad to the south.
Wait for this girl to talk.
We see the traffic to the south, Charlie, Charlie taxiway clear for the option. 7190 Charlie.
Go for it.
Chandler Tower, helicopter 70562, requesting south departure with Kilo.
Helicopter 70562, Chandler Tower at the helipad, clear for takeoff, departure to the south, crew, traffic 2 helicopters, Charlie pattern.
Clear for takeoff on the helipad, heading southbound, traffic 7562, thank you.
Cherokee 5720, Whiskey, runway 22 right, clear, touch and go.
Hey, wait forward or slide forward?
Hey, what?
I couldn't tell if you said wait for it or slight forward.
Oh, it said clear forward. Yeah, you forgot to say first, number 1 on the helipad. However, that's reasonable. I say tower knows us all by heart, so they kind of know what our deal is. Now we still want to keep good on our radio calls, but
yeah. That's clear, right?
That was clear. All right, so we're looking for the other helicopters. One's on final, go all the way around. We have one on the downwind for...
You want a touchdown or?
No, a full tail turn.
Oh, full tail turn.
A clearing turn.
Yep, so we got one on the ground right now in the Charlie pattern. We got another one downwind. We got one hovering up to our right.
Yeah, fuck that one.
Aircraft on clock high, flying away.
All right, that looks like all. So if we take off right now, we should be good. We should be out of everyone's way. So we'll do pre-takeoff checks.
RPM stop at the green, warning lights are horns. Green to green, fuel's efficient. The carb heat not required.
We're going to come down a little bit, and we'll do our maximum performance takeoff. So raise your 5-minute limit.
5-minute limit's about 23.7, I think. Raising.
Fly it forward, and just hold this. Oh, we had that little bit of wind, didn't help us.
Yep.
All right, so there's ETL. You can push through. Now you want a 60 knot pitch and climb power. So just like this. Now you want to try to fly straight. All right. So if you look in front of us over here, there's power lines. Do you see the poles, the towers?
Yeah, they're invisible. I can't see them.
Yeah, it's invisible.
I can see them now. Only when they have a specific background. Oh.
Yeah, when it's too late.
Yeah.
All right, clear left.
Clear left.
All right, so we're at 300 feet, so that's when we'll turn. I should describe it as 300 feet, so. Yeah, so this is a good background. You can see them there, but.
Yeah.
Bravo, hotel's on the go, and clear request helipad.
Helicopter 4 Alpha Hotel at the helipad, clear to land.
Clear to land at the helipad 4 Alpha Hotel.
All right. So what are your indications of low RPM? How do you know you have it?
You can hear the engine start to, wind down a little bit.
Yep.
And you'll hear the RPM horn.
Yep. One more.
And vibrations.
Vibrations. Always vibrations. All right. If you would, turn the governor off.
Governor is off.
Turn the governor off. Eyes outside. And I'm going to give you low rotor RPM, and I want you to recover. Remember, the recovery is lower collective, just an inch or so, aft cyclic, and then slowly roll on until they're in the green, and then raise and forward cyclic to get cruise, straight and level flight.
Gotcha.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Eyes outside. I'm starting rolling off the throttle. Sounds a little bit different to me.
A little bit.
Just a little bit of vibrations, not much. And recover. Lower collective, a little bit of aft cyclic. Slowly roll on. A little bit too fast, friend. I think you got antsy about it. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but your helicopter was kind of getting crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try that again. All right, so eyes outside.
Eyes outside.
I'm gonna start rolling off on the throttle, and you can recover at the light and the horn. Slide out, cyclic, lower collective, slowly roll on. Just nice and slow. Get him up in the green. Up in the green, up in the green, up in the green, up in the green, in the green, the green, 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 green.
I'll try it. There we go.
And then forward cyclic, raise collective at the same time for cruise flight. Alrighty, go ahead and pick up our speed a little bit, and we'll do that one more time.
Climbed up pretty high on this one.
Yeah, he did, huh? Nah, we'll lose it. Alright, so eyes outside. I'm going to start rolling off on the throttle.
Eyes outside.
And recover. Take all the time in the world. In the green. Raise forward pressure. And get that cruise flight back. All right, pretty good. Go ahead and turn the governor on, please.
Governor is, oh God, it's hard. There you go, governor on.
Pretty good, pretty good. All right. The key is take as much time as you can, right?
Yep.
You're running the show. Also, you see these power lines over here?
Yep. Oh, I can't see the lines.
Yeah, you can't see those lines. They're invisible. I can kind of see them. I don't know if it's my imagination or not.
No, I can see a little bit of it. It's like more of a white background on a yellow. It's hard to see. It just depends on the background, I guess.
Oh, okay. So we have not done vortex ring state before, have we?
Yes, we have.
Oh, we have?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you another demonstration of it. I have light controls.
You got controls?
When you do a vortex ring state, what I'd like you to do is only do a clearing turn. So clear left, I'm just going to, or a clear right, sorry, is how you want to do it.
Sure.
So you want to do it in your direction. You want to look down at the ground, make sure there's no, like there's reasonable landing areas around us. Look around in the air, if there's any airplanes, I don't want to hit airplanes. They're not good for my health. You want to find where the wind is coming from. Now, when we took off from Chandler, we knew the wind was coming from right behind us right now.
Yep.
So that's another good indication.
Yep, felt that one.
You can also look with your ground speed. So I'll show you how that looks here in a second.
Or if the wind's pushing us, you know, a little bit that way.
All right, so right now I believe the wind's coming from this direction. So if you would, look at our airspeed, we're going 60 knots. Look at our ground speed down here, 56. That means our ground speed is slower than our airspeed, so the wind is pushing us back.
East of the cement plant, 3,000 IFR maneuvers.
That's pretty neat.
Climb traffic 562, 2 miles west of Twin Peaks, doing Vortex Ring State, 2501. Okay. Now when I do Vortex Ring State, I have my 3 indications. Loss of cyclic authority, uncommanded yaw, vibrations. And how I'm going to get out of it is I'm going to lower the collective an inch, forward cyclic 8 to 10 degrees, and I'm going to wait for my airspeed to come up, and I'm going to climb like a motherfucker, all right?
Yep.
So right now I'm going to start it. I'm going to lower down to 15 inches, half cyclic, slow us down. And anytime you lower the collective, you need a right pedal. And right now I'm choosing a spot. So I'm just going to look at these mountains out in the distance. And those are my mountains. I'm going to look at them the entire time. There's my vibrations,
there we go.
Lower collective, forward cyclic. Looking at my airspeed. Comes alive, climb. I'm raising my climb power with a 60 knot pitch attitude. All right. Now remember, in this scenario, you're close to the ground, and fuck that ground, it'll kill you. All right. All right. So again, we're real fast. 15 inches of manifold pressure. Cyclic, we're slowing down, and it kind of feels like we're falling back, right?
Yep.
That's what you want. Feel those vibrations. That's kind of getting into it. I'm looking at my indicator out here, my spot. Lower collective, forward cyclic. Still looking at my spot. Airspeed comes alive, climb. Make sense?
Yep.
All right. You have flight controls?
I've got controls.
All right, whenever you're ready, go ahead and lower down to 15 inches. Half cyclic, like we're falling backwards. I know we're flying over the houses now, but fuck them.
Yeah, I was kind of getting concerned about them, but...
Nah, fuck them. So you want to look straight in front of you, kind of find your spot. Now you're in it, lower collective, forward cyclic. Now this is the reason why you want to look at your spot, so you can use your foot pedals to fight that yaw. Climb. Climb, 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 climb. There you go. Remember, that ground is fucking there, you know?
Yeah.
People die because of Vortex Ring State. Alright, let's do it one more time. I want you to focus a little bit more on your heading. So you want your heading to be pretty straight the whole time. Alright?
Let's get a little bit of airspeed before we do this.
Well, you're just going to bleed it off in order to start it?
Yep, I'm more like 7 knots-ish. There we go.
Okay. Whatever you want to do.
Mainly to get away from the houses a little bit, you know, the property damage. Alright.
Fuck them. We won't create a depth downwash. They can't even hear us right now.
Alright.
Quantum helicopter 18 November, we're about 1 mile south.
Lower collective, 15 inches, half cycle.
Up to orbit Eagle 10, up to 2700.
Keep your eyes on your spot. You're in it, lower collective, forward cyclic.
Bottom traffic, helicopter 82 Charlie.
Now look at your airspeed.
Maricopa Mountain.
Comes alive, climb, 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 climb. Raise a little bit more, you have a little bit more power, there you go. That's your climb power for the day, it's 22 inches.
Gotcha.
Alright, not bad. Alright, I have flight controls.
You got controls?
I'm going to show you the Vachard maneuver. It's interesting. So that traditional maneuver is the one that we're doing.
Yep.
That one gets out via forward speed. The Vachard maneuver gets out via horizontal speed, which makes sense if you don't think about it, right?
Yep.
All right, so we're in it. And just like that. All right, so much faster.
Yeah.
You have flight controls.
I got controls.
However, it can produce more stress on the helicopter. There are some issues that may occur with it. It's kind of unknown at the time. So we're trying to avoid doing the sharp maneuver until everything is known about it.
Confirmed, yeah.
Yeah, confirmed. If you would, go ahead and flip us around, give me a 180.
Copy 180, clear left.
Clear left,
Ooh.
which is funny because you just got away from those houses, but you know.
Yep.
A little bit of aft for me. There you go. You nose down just a little bit during that turn.
Gotcha.
All right, so go ahead and lower down to 15 inches and aft cyclic. So we're going to get into vortex ring state again. Now you'll notice with a tailwind, that vortex ring state is going to be a little bit more hard to control. All right, so a little bit more aft here. Now find something to look at out here. So if you want to look at the highway, the tip of the mountain down yonder, whatever. There's your vortex ring state, lower collective, forward cyclic. Keep it down, keep it down. And climb. Climb, 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 climb. The reason why you want to keep the collective down in vortex ring state is it'll get it worse. Do you want me to show you what that looks like?
No.
Okay, let's go over these houses and I'll show you.
All right.
And this one I'm going to be a little bit more on the controls with you, because if you make like some harsh reactions, it could hurt the helicopter. Not like terribly hurt it, but like excessive wear, right?
Right.
All right, so aft cyclic, lower down to 15 inches. Look down at your spot. And how you know you're in vortex ring state, those vibrations, right? A little bit of uncommanded yaw. There's your vibrations. All right, so when you raise collective in vortex ring state, do you feel how it gets worse?
Yep.
That's why. Lower collective, forward cyclic.
That would be settling of power, right?
No, that's the vortex ring state
The
still.
vortex, okay.
All right, you have flight controls, so you can get us a climb, please.
I've got control.
So when you raise collective with the vortex ring state, it just fucks up everything, all right?
Right.
Those vortices get much faster, much larger, and it just fucks up your world, all right? So everything about it gets worse. And if you would, you can turn left bound, we'll fly this way.
Got it. Clear left.
Clear left. All right, so that's why you want to keep the collective down. That's why you lower an inch at the beginning of it, and you have to keep it all the way down to that 1 inch down. If not, then you're gonna make it really worse.
Gotcha.
All right, so do you have any questions about vortex ring state?
No.
Okay, cool. I'll say you're doing pretty well at it. Let's go and practice a couple autos. So what's the most important part of an auto rotation?
The rotor RPM.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking of like sections. So if you divide it up into sections.
Oh, so the entry needs to be good.
Yep, the entry. The entry is the most important part, arguably, but I think so.
Yep.
All right. So let's go and practice the entry to the auto rotation. Whenever you're ready, take it nice and slow and smooth.
All right. Entering auto in 3, 2, 1. Down, right aft.
Right aft.
Roll off.
Brace.
Raise.
Drop it, drop it, drop, 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 drop.
Why'd it cut out there?
Okay, so the reason for that occurring is fly with me here. I'm going to show you what you did.
Yep.
Down, right aft, roll off, raise. Do you see how much lower I could have gone?
Yeah.
What you need to do is bear with me here. Down, right aft, all the way down, roll off, raise.
Gotcha. I rolled off too early.
Yeah.
I looked like it was still up.
All right, so you have flight controls.
I got control.
I'm going to have you do another entry for me. Quantum traffic 562, 2 miles east of the West Cement Factory. Doing autos at 22,000.
Quantum traffic, upgrade 2 Charlie, a mile north of the West Cement plant, eastbound 2400.
They're over there somewhere. We'll just kind of keep an eye out for them. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and do that auto rotation.
All right.
So go slow and take that collective all the way the fuck down.
Gotcha. Entering auto 3, 2, 1.
Down, right aft, all the way down. Roll off, raise. A little bit too much raised on there. You see how your RPMs are going down?
Yep.
Drop it down.
Drop, what are you doing?
There you go.
There
Now
we go.
pitch,
Pitch,
trim,
airspeed is a little
RPM.
slow, and
It's
RPM
fine.
is slow.
No, they were right where they needed to be.
Oh, 60 knots. I was
Yep.
still thinking 65 to 70.
60 to 70, and RPM just below the green. You want it 97 to 101. All right, let's go ahead and climb up a little bit.
Yep.
Let's climb up to like a higher altitude, let's say 3,000 or so. So we're gonna be climbing up for a minute. What I want to do is I want to enter an auto rotation and have a really long glide. And I want you to start turning, kind of feeling what the helicopter wants to do in turns. And I want you to watch your compass the whole time in order to get a solid pitch on your turn.
Gotcha.
Right. Because when you're turning an auto rotation, the most important part is your pitch, because you'll lose all of your airspeed.
Right.
Also, earlier I lied to you. The most important part of your auto rotation is the flare. However, in order to have a good flare, you need a good glide. In order to get a good glide, you need a good auto or entry.
Right.
Which is why we're focusing so much on the entry. These guys are always out here slaving away, though.
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm too old for all that shit.
How old are you?
25. 25! You're not old at all! I was in the military, man. I'm like at least 10 years older than
yeah, you got a point.
my body, you know?
Yeah, I'm 21, and I'm the oldest child. Still feel old.
Give me a little bit of aft here. I'll help you climb.
Yeah, I started sitting lower, so my 60 knot pitch attitude changed.
Feel like that. Side note, if you're just kind of, if you feel like you're not doing anything, look around and kind of look for other aircraft. It's better to have an idea where they are before they get close, you know?
Yeah.
So what I usually do is I'll just scan. So I'll look down here, make sure the helicopter's doing what I want us to do. I'll look out front, make sure I'm navigating to where I want to go, and then I'll look around for other aircraft. And I'll just kind of repeat, rinse and repeat.
Yeah. You want to know a cool thing about the camera, by the way?
What?
It actually takes, so if it records at 30 frames a second, you can actually see the blade.
Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, because it's just taking, you know, a picture of a frame.
Very quick picture. You can almost see it clearly too. It's interesting.
It's interesting.
All
All
right.
right, let's do an auto rotation. I want to mimic a 180 auto rotation, right? So we're going to enter the auto, stabilize out, and then we're going to make a good turn, like a fairly steep turn, and I want you to focus on the compass and keep that pitch. We'll roll out of the turn, and then we'll probably just do another one, assuming we have altitude.
All right. So you want to do the 180.
Yep. And then we're going to roll out, stabilize back out, and then we'll do another 180
Gotcha.
until we get too close to the ground.
All
All
right.
right, whenever you're ready.
Entering auto in 3, 2, 1. Down
Right out, all the way down, roll them off, raise, stabilize the helicopter, pitch, trim, airspeed,
RPM is low.
Now start your turn, clear right,
Clear right.
watch the compass, make sure it's kind of relatively close to where you need it to be for your pitch. You're a little bit nose down right now. You're lowering a little bit too much. You see how it's coming up?
Yep.
Now you want to raise with it as it's moving. All right, go ahead and roll out.
Rolling
So
out.
anytime you roll out, lower the collective. Now start another turn.
Clear right.
Clear right. And go ahead and roll us out.
Rolling out.
Lower collective when you roll out. And we'll roll out for us.
Rolling out.
All right, you start a climb. Okay, so generally speaking, I think we're getting a low RPM due to you're raising the collective a little bit. Did you feel it?
A little bit.
Okay. When I fly, I like to put my palm on my pants or something like that, so it's a reference point. Because if you have your hand out in space like this, you can't tell if it goes up or down. It's just
right.
You have no reference. But if you touch something, you know because you'll change your reference.
Right.
So that's what I would recommend you do as you're flying, and that would help you keep your collective still. All right. Your turns are pretty good. However, I will say that you're going to need to turn harder when we're in the 180 pattern. So you remember we turn fucking quite hard, right?
Yeah.
And that's just to make that tight turn. Here, there's so much space that it's not a big deal. However, I would like to practice those tight turns due to the 180 pattern.
So is it, when you're doing those tight turns, how much aft or forward cycling are you giving when you're doing a turn?
Generally speaking, none.
No, none. It's
okay,
just it's all at lateral cycling.
So when you enter the auto rotation, right, you have forward, like when you're doing a straight in auto,
Yep.
you should have forward pressure the whole time.
Right.
All right. That's the same amount of forward pressure you should have in the 180 auto.
Gotcha. So it's only just lateral movement after.
Yes. So down, right, after roll off, raise. I have my limited forward my forward pressure, pitch trim, airspeed RPM. I stabilize the helicopter, and now I give only lateral movement.
All right.
All right. That's the goal. Now that doesn't usually work out. This is why we have. That's why we use the compass. That's why we check our airspeed. But that's the goal, is only lateral movement.
Right.
All right.
All right.
Whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and enter an auto and do that again. So we'll do just 180 facing the other way, and we'll try to make a nice tight turn. So whenever you're ready.
All right. Entering auto in 3, 2, 1. Down, right
aft. All the way down. Roll off, raise.
Raise.
Stabilize.
Pitch, good.
Clear right.
Oh, shit. Airspeed's good, RPM's good, clear right.
Now keep that slight forward pressure a little bit too much. You see how look at your compass?
Yep.
You see how it's in the ground?
Yep.
You need to give a little bit of aft cycling in order to correct that pitch angle. Keep your turn. All right, so I'm gonna roll up for you here.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna take flight controls here. So I have flight controls. I'm gonna do a 180 auto for you, and I want you to look at the compass the whole time, so you have a good understanding of how the compass reacts to the horizon. Oh, gee, no. No, not funny.
Traffic, helicopter 71903, uniform is about a mile to the southeast of Wichita. We're going to be heading west back towards Chandler and Quantum.
I thought I was going to be able to climb a lot faster than this. That's why I took flight control so early. I was like, I was just going to bust it out. It did not work though. Okay, so I'm going to start building up my airspeed. There was a Dust Devil over here a second ago, but I don't see him now. Okay. Start my enter, 3, 2, 1, down, right, aft, roll off, raise, stabilize the helicopter, clear right, watch my compass.
Oh, it's way in the sky. All right.
And now you'll notice when I roll out, look at my airspeed. It should be about where I want it to be. Roll on.
Yep.
Yeah, flight controls.
I got controls.
So I don't know if you noticed, but when I rolled out of the turn, my airspeed started at 60 and then it came back up to 65.
Yep.
That is because your airspeed indicator is not accurate in a turn. However, it will show you a trend. So what a trend is like if it's moving like up or down, that's a trend. The movement is the trend. And that means that your pitch is incorrect. So if you're in the turn and your airspeed slows down, that means you have a lot of aft and you are slowing down.
Right.
So you can use it for trends, however, it's not very accurate. Generally speaking, it'll go to like 60, 55, but it's not perfect. All right. If you wing fly us over this direction,
Clear left.
and we'll do a couple more autos. Now, when we're doing auto rotations out here, I want you to understand that it's a little bit different from in there. So out here is going to be a engine failure, and I want you to focus on flying the helicopter, aviating, and then I want you to focus on finding a spot to land. So you want something reasonably flat with no trees, no people, no power lines, you know. That's navigating, and then I want you to make a radio call, so communicate. In that order, all right? So aviate, navigate, communicate.
Yep.
Fly the helicopter first, find a spot to land, and then make a radio call. How your radio call is going to sound is going to be like a typical Mayday call. So since we're on quantum practice frequency right now, I would say Mayday 562 West Cement Factory, which is this landmark right here. All right, so you notice how short that is.
Yep.
A lot of people have a tendency to Mayday, 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 quantum practice frequency. This is helicopter 70562. I'm 2 miles to the west of the West Cement Factory. I have an engine failure, and I'm going to land in this little spot by the road. If you make that big, long radio call, that takes a lot of time out of, one, you're flying, two, like the fucking, I forgot where I was going to go with that, but it takes a lot of time and effort, right? So if you use all your brain power making this shitty radio call, then you're not aviating and you're not navigating, right? So I just want a quick, like, here, come help me, you know?
Yep.
If you would, there's power lines over here. We can, I guess we'll just fly on the other side of it and we'll do another auto. Or fuck, we're going to do 180 anyways, so let's go for it.
I was thinking about that. All right.
Whenever you're ready.
Entering auto in 3, 2, 1.
Down, right aft. All the way down, roll off, raise. Stabilize. Clear, whatever direction. Clear right.
Clear right.
Look down here as your continue scan, friend.
193 uniform a mile south.
Watch the helicopter, aviate.
We're going to be heading northwest.
Pitch, trim, airspeed, RPM. So now that the helicopter's good, now navigate. Where are we going to go?
So right. 1 o'clock.
I just go straight. There's no reason to turn, friend. And now we can continue about our aviate. So pitch, trim, airspeed, RPM, and we'll just focus on getting down to the ground. All right, I'm gonna roll on for you. All right, so give me a climb, please. This spot right here is fine.
All right.
Like, that's a perfectly good spot.
Yeah, I was looking at that, and I saw the stuff off our right, too. But we're already headed.
So, yeah, a straight-in auto is easier than a 180 auto, right?
Yep.
So that tells me it's hard to fucking turn, right?
Right.
Why would I turn if I don't need to?
Right.
Why would I make it harder for myself? And auto rotation is already hard. You know, they're not meant to be easy. But in the turn, you have to worry about the helicopter too. So I felt like you were looking outside, looking for, you know, where you're going to land. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. The helicopter is more important. That's why it's aviate, navigate, communicate. All right. No matter what you do, this helicopter needs to be perfect.
Right.
The way I like to say it is I would rather land in a cactus with a perfect auto rotation than land right there in that perfect little spot and hit too hard and split my skids and break my back.
Right.
Because I'll live if I hit a cactus, you know.
Yeah.
It might hurt. It's going to fucking hurt, but let's go ahead and get another one. Let's do to the left this time.
All right. Entering auto in 3, 2, 1. Down, right
aft. Roll off, raise. Stabilize. Now turn. Clear left. Now you can get that collective down with those RPMs. Can't wash the helicopter. Those RPMs are coming up, so we'll raise with them. Gotta trap them, keep that turn going. Now, since the helicopter's stable, look outside, try to find a spot.
11 o'clock.
Got it. Roll out. Lower collective for those RPMs. And I'm gonna roll on for you.
It looks a little bumpy down there.
That's fine. I say that's not a big deal down here. You just want it generally flat. So if like you land on the side of this mountain,
nope,
that's not going to work for you, right?
Yeah, no,
however, down here it's reasonably flat. And the helicopter will help absorb some of the cushion. So even if you landed with like on a slope, you know, the helicopter will help absorb some of that impact and make it okay. But you want to avoid like this stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be really hard to land on. It's doable, but really hard.
So I think me sitting like this actually helps a little bit more because I think I'm noticing the attitude on the compass.
Perfect. Side note, I don't think we talked about this before. The compass does change in relation to which direction you turn.
Yeah.
For your perspective, if you turn this way, it should go down into the dirt, right?
Yep.
And then if you turn this way, it should go up into the sky.
Yeah.
Yep. That's just because your perspective. So you have flight controls again. When you turn, the compass doesn't pivot around the same thing that you're pivoting around, so it's higher up.
Yeah.
That's pretty normal. It's just kind of do your best with it. All right.
Yeah, I was more referencing the the 60, 70, 5 knot pitch attitude.
Yeah.
Now the top of the compass itself is only 60 knot pitch attitude instead of the in between the two nuts, the bolts.
Screws.
Nope, the flat part.
These ones?
Nope, down, that one.
Oh, okay.
So that's now my 60 knot pitch attitude.
Okay. That's right. Now remember, it does change once in a while, so like, if it's super hot today and tomorrow you fly and it's like 10 degrees outside, it's going to be different.
Right.
Or if you fly this helicopter and then you fly 98 Papa, it might be a little bit different. Or if you fly this one in a 44, it's a couple variables in there.
Yeah.
Or if you fly over the ocean, the horizon is a little bit different because here we have mountains and ship.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for this one, friend?
Yep.
Are you though?
Am I?
All right, look outside. I want you to pick a spot now. So pick a spot where we're gonna land.
It's 12:30.
12:30. That's a time, not a. You want to land on this road?
Sure.
Okay. So you still land on that road. You have flight controls, engine failure. Down, right, aft, roll off, raise. So you notice how your RPMs are a little bit low, just lower an inch. Kind of let them build up. All right, now get over to the road.
Sure.
So the helicopter's stable, and we can get over to it. Lower this collective with that horn. Lower collective, and now you see how their RPMs are coming up. You're going to raise with them. Now clear left. We'll get onto the road.
Clear left.
Low RPM, a lower collective.
Charlie, about a mile south of Firebird Lake, maneuver.
Roll out of the turn, lower collective, and then we'll flare 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna roll on for you. Now that wasn't really a road, that was a wash thingy.
Yeah, we would have rolled.
Maybe. I don't know. From just what you've seen up there, like if you had to make a split-second decision, that's not a bad decision. I kind of thought it was a road too, so I could see where you got it. However, roads will have a little bit different color. So like if you see this road over here, you see out the middle is the same color as the outsides.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one, it had the middle was like a different color.
Yeah.
So that's kind of your indicator. Let's do another one. Now I want you to land in this water, so that's where I want you to aim for. Now, I don't actually want you to land in auto rotation in the water. However, it's like an easy spot you can identify.
Right.
All right.
Why not next to it?
You can do that too. Right next to the water on the southern side. All right.
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Engine play. Down, right, aft, roll off, raise with the RPMs as they come up. Play right.
Clear right.
Aviate, navigate, roll out your turn, lower collective, and I'll roll out for you. All right, not bad. We're a little bit slow on speed the whole time, so the main reason for that was because we were flying a little bit slow. However, it was reasonable. You kept your pitch pretty well through that whole thing. However, that pitch was just slow to begin with.
Right.
You made a solid turn. We would not have made it in that scenario.
Yeah, no.
However, I like the idea. So we're getting there, right?
Right.
If you would, give me a left turn. We'll kind of flip around here.
Clear left.
Clear left.
Bird, 11 o'clock low.
Fuck that bird.
Get a get a streak going.
Yeah, kill streak.
Yeah. We almost caught 4 yesterday.
I'm gonna get a UAV.
All right, how far left you want to go?
Okay, so you see Twin Peaks over here?
Twin Peaks, yep.
That's the area I want to go. We're gonna practice Vortex Ring State and Lower PM back on the way back home. So if you would climb us up just a little bit more, we want to be about 22, 23, something like that. Give me a little bit of aft, right there, perfect. For that 60 knot pitch attitude. We are still on Quantum's frequency, so if you could make a radio call. So we're going to Twin Peaks, and we're about 3 miles west.
I'm driving helicopter Center 8 kilos just southwest of Firebird Lake. We are northeastbound at 2400.
You said 3 miles west?
Yep, 3 miles west of Twin Peaks.
In sight right here, 11 o'clock southbound.
Quantum traffic helicopter 70562, 3 miles west of Twin Peaks. Quantum traffic. Good.
Okay. So you want to say where you are and what you're doing, right? So we're heading eastbound right now.
Quantum traffic helicopter 82 Charlie, about 2 miles southwest of Firebird Lake. Be doing a west entry back into Chandler.
Okay. So let's do Vortex Ring State. Now, usually we do the clearing turn, however, that's okay. Go ahead and lower down to 15 inches.
1800 back to Quantum.
Aft cyclic. And we're going to get into it. So if you keep this pitch, you can look at Twin Peaks, and that'll be our reference for our pitch, our yaw, sorry. Give me a little bit more back. There you go. There's your vibrations, uncommanded yaw, go and recover. Lower collective, forward cyclic. Now I want to look at the Twin Peaks, right? There you go. Look at the airspeed, climb. Climb. All right, pretty good. Let's do it one more time. I'll lower down to 15 inches. Aft cyclic. Now I want you to keep your heading on the Twin Peaks this whole time, okay?
All right.
And also do not raise the collective until you have your airspeed. There she is, lower collective, forward cyclic. Look down at your airspeed. And climb. Climb. Okay, not bad. So the first time I noticed that you raised the collective a little prematurely, and that's what I was trying to get you to resist.
Right.
Kept your heading really well that time. That was PTS standard. So that means if you went to check right and you did just what you did right there, pass, easy.
All right.
All right, how'd you feel about it?
Yeah, I'm feeling all right about it.
Okay. Let's keep flying straight to the green circles over here. Do you see them?
Yep.
All right, so that's where we're heading, and pick up your speed a little bit. On the way, let's talk about low rotor RPM. So how do you get low rotor RPM?
Overgripping the throttle, governor malfunction, and too much power applied. Angle of attack is too high.
Overpitching the blades, yes.
Yep.
Or full throttle, sometimes you'll do the same thing. And how do you know that you're in it? What are your indications?
You feel vibrations.
Yep.
You get a sound and
yep.
then the low rotor RPM out.
Yep, perfect. Quantum traffic flights 2 over Twin Peaks, heading back into town at 2291. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and turn the governor off.
Governor is off.
Governor off. Now I'm going to give you low RPM, keep your eyes outside, and you're going to recover at the light and the horn. Ready?
Yep.
Now recover. Slowly lower collective, a little bit of aft cyclic, slow roll on. You're in the green, forward, raise collective at the same time. Perfect. Turn the governor on, please.
Governor is, god damn it, on. There we go.
Governor on. That was PTS standard also. That was nice and slow and smooth. It felt like you had control of the helicopter at all times. That's right what we're looking for. You feel good about it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to head back into Chandler. So anytime that you get into a new airspace, we need to listen to ATIS, and we need to get tower's frequency on. Okay?
Yep.
So I want you to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and put in the ATIS. The ATIS is 128325.
Do we swap over to the tower first?
And go on.
Okay,
128325.
325, little. 128325.
310, sky clear, temperature 38, dew point 6, altimeter 2990, runway 22 in use.
Runway 220.
Approach, multiple cranes in the vicinity of the airport at all below 125 feet.
That should be Lima.
Caution for helicopters in taxiway Charlie pattern at or below 2,000 feet. Hazardous weather available on flight service frequencies. VFR departures advise ground control direction of departure. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Lima.
Lima.
Lima?
Yep.
Information Lima.
Alright, so we're on quantum frequency, or the Chandler Tower frequency, sorry. I'm going to put your GPS in so you have a good representation of how far away you are. You're 6 miles right now. Alright, so currently, your radio call would sound like Tower 70562. I am 6 miles to the south, requesting the helipad with Lima. Alright?
Alright.
Edge back.
Second.
Edge back. Down right aft. Roll off raise. How we doing, friend? I'm gonna roll on for you a little bit. You said say again.
I didn't hear what you said. You're like, you just said interesting. I was saying, what the fuck?
You gave a lot of right pedal. I don't know if you noticed that, but we were kind of skewing in. All right, if you would, you can turn towards Chandler. I'm done fucking with you for now. You know,
I was wondering when you were gonna start doing that.
we were too high. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, we were.
All right, so you can make a radio call. So Tower 70562. I'm 5 miles south, requesting helipad with Lima. Something like that.
Helicopter 87 Kilo class, both runways at
And we have to wait for them to be done talking.
midfield at the helipad clear land.
And they're gonna say clear land, helipad, blah, blah, blah. Now you can make yours.
Helicopter 98 Papa 180 pattern approved.
180 pattern approved. Now you can make your call.
Chandler Tower, helicopter 70562, 5 miles south of Emmett.
Requesting the helipad with Lima.
Requesting the helipad.
Helicopter 70562, Chandler Tower, report South Point.
Report South Point 562, thank you.
18 November South Point.
Helicopter
Okay,
18 November
so
at the
what you said, or what you had to say was, this is where I am. I'm 5 miles south. I want the helipad, that's what I want to do.
Number 2 traffic, you're following midfield left down.
And I listened to your ATIS, I have information Lima. All right. She said 562. So do you feel how we're still descending?
A little bit.
Perfect. And we'll just kind of slowly coast on down to the helipad. Now right now it feels like we're descending a little bit fast, so raise an inch. There you go. Now we're going to overshoot, so I'm going to give a little bit of aft cyclic and let the helicopter come down a little bit more vertical. All right? Slowly coasting on down. Now right about now we can lower the collective just a little bit, and that'll help us come down.
Brittle
Very
32,
nice.
Chandler
Nice
Tower, report.
Del's good on your side.
Correction,
Del's
Brittle
correct.
32, make left traffic, runway 22 left.
And we'll follow this yellow line over here, and we'll go park. Because in instructor meetings,
Instructor meeting sounds fun.
yeah, they're not bad. It just takes time away from, you know, my students. But yeah, it's a reasonable amount of time. I mean, we can make it work. It's inconvenient just once in a while. However, usually they do fall under my schedule, so that's quite nice.
Nice.
Chandler Tower, make right.
Where we want to go?
Let's go on my side. We'll follow this yellow line to the right.
Go clear left.
That was clear. And then we'll land in between the pink helicopter, or the purple helicopter, and the green helicopter in the back.
Gotcha.
So,
Just pick one of them.
yep, either spot that you want.
We'll go to this one here. Go clear left.
Tails clear on my side. Slow down a little bit. Come to a hover. Tail's clear on your side.
Tail's clear.
This part always makes me nervous with the other helicopter over there.
Yeah.
Alright, 3-foot hover. Right about there. Stabilize out. Look down at the, whatever the fuck the building is called.
Yep.
Hangar. Look out the hangar. And then slowly lower collective. Just soft downward pressure. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Touch both skids, drop it. Alright, and then from here, smoothly lower collective. You want the governor off.
Governor's off.
And then lower to the RPM to 75.